today, of course, primary day in Kentucky. Polls in our area have been open for now 32 minutes.
LEX 18's Evelyn Schultz live with what you need to know before you vote this morning. She joins us now with this Decision 2022 coverage.
Chris and Dia, good morning. More voters are starting to show up here at Frederick Douglass High School to cast their vote this morning. Like you said, the polls opened just half an hour ago, and it's been fairly slow, but it will likely pick up throughout the day. Keep in mind, many Kentuckians have already cast their ballot. This is the first major statewide election under new early voting laws. So last week, during a three-day period, every registered voter was able to cast their ballot. They didn't need an excuse during that early voting period. Secretary of State Michael Adams says more than 116,000 people statewide took advantage of that option. He says he's expecting about 14% turnout for this entire election. That's less than what he'd like to see, but he says big races are typically what drive turnout. In terms of federal races today, we are keeping an eye on Senator Rand Paul's seat. Former state lawmaker Charles Booker of Louisville is the current frontrunner on the Democratic side. Also up is the bid to see who will replace John Yarmouth, Kentucky's only Democrat in Congress. Locally, we are tracking Lexington's mayoral race, plus some competitive races for the state legislature. LEX 18 political expert and former Kentucky Secretary of State Bob Babbage gave LEX 18 some insight last night.
The factor we're watching, and the factor that's being noted around the country, is challenges from the far right in the GOP to incumbents or mainstream Republicans. And that's what we have right here. Nicholasville, Wilmore, Jessamine County, parts of a couple other counties where Douglas and Cooper Ryder are running against each other is an example of that kind of race. Dr. Douglas was elected in a special election last year. He's already served in the Senate. Cooper Ryder is challenging, wanting limited government and making a case for that.
If you're like me and you still need to vote today and you need to find your polling place, go to elect.ky.gov and click on the link that says Find My Polling Place. As a reminder, polls opened up at 6 o'clock this morning. They will remain open until 6 o'clock tonight. If you are in line at 6 p.m., you will be allowed to vote. Also, remember, you must have an ID with you to vote. Also, make sure you stay with LEX 18 all day long as we bring you the latest results on this primary election day. We're live in Lexington this morning. I'm Evelyn Schultz. Chris and Dia, back to you.